Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do this pinky, purple, mauve type makeup look, matte eyes, but super dewy skin. So if you want to see how to achieve this makeup look, then just keep watching. Okay, so first I'm going to start with the Buxom Divine Goddess Luminizer. You guys know I love this stuff to start with and kind of use as a primer, and my goal today is to do like a matte eye look, which I rarely do, but then do super glowy skin to make up for it. So I'm gonna get the skin glowing. For foundation, I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD High Definition Long Wear Illuminating Foundation. Normally I mix this with the Too Faced Born This Way, but today I'm just going to use this. This is extremely luminizing. The reason I normally put it with the Too Faced Born This Way is to give it a little bit more longevity, even though it does say it's long wearing. Because it's so dewy, it can slip a little bit, but I don't need this makeup to last all day. I just need it to last tonight, and I think it'll be fine. So this will give a nice luminosity to the skin. Now I'm going to go in with some concealer, and this is the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm using the shade Light Sand. And if you were interested in the LA Girl foundation, I used the shade Fair. I'm just gonna put this concealer right under the eyes and do a little bit of highlighting as well. I make sure to get really good in the nose area to pick up any extra product, because if you have too much product build up here, it can start to look really gross and cakey. I take whatever's left on my sponge and run that across my eyelids, and that will act as primer. Okay, now I need to set underneath the eyes, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder, and this is in the shade Fair, number 5. And I just dump some into the cap here, and then take my Real Technique sponge and push that under the eye pretty heavily. I'll wipe away any excess powder after we powder the rest of our face. And to do that, I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Foundation. And I like to use this powder foundation just to set my face, and it does add a little bit of extra coverage, so that's nice as well. And I just take a big fluffy brush to do this. If you wanted to just use the powder foundation as your foundation and skip the liquid foundation, you could use a more compact kabuki brush, and that would get a lot more product on the skin. I'm trying to just lightly dust some of this on the face. To bronze and contour today, I'm again using the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I just love this stuff. I can't stop using it. And I do mix it with the Hoola Light as well, just to make it a little more subtle. I don't have much of a tan anymore right now, so mixing it with the Hoola Light kind of just tones it down a little bit. I really want to bronze up my forehead. Whenever I wear like a ponytail like this, I think it looks so much better when you really bronze up your forehead. So I'm gonna be doing that now. I'm going to take a brush and just contour my nose very slightly. Okay. Then what I do is take my big fluffy powdery brush that I use for foundation and just kind of run over everything and make sure everything looks really blended. For blush today, I'm going to use the Lorac Chroma blush. This is one of my very old favorites that I've been using forever. And I'll just pop a little bit of this on the cheeks. Now I need to do my eyebrows, and as always, I'm using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and this one is in the shade, I think it's Brunette. Brunette is the shade of this. I prefer it to the NYX one, which is the drugstore pencil that most people compare or say is like a dupe for the Anastasia one, but I think this one's even closer. I move, this shirt goes up. Okay, now I'm going to do some brow gel here. This is the L'Oreal Brow Plumper, and it's in the shade light to medium. I kind of turn it on the end here as well, just to really pack in some of that. Doing this really thickens them up. If you just kind of just flick these hairs up, they'll look super, super thick. And now we're gonna do eyeshadow, and I'm gonna zoom you in here. We're going to use the Subculture palette again because I like it. Some people don't, but I do. And for my last tutorial using this, I used the like blue shades. So I think this time I want to stick to like All Star, Rowdy, maybe some of Roxy, and really make it more of like a pinky, oh, you weren't even saying that. This shade here, this shade, maybe some of this. This is like a deep purple, just to kind of show off those colors, since last time was more of the cool colors. So I'm just first taking a transition shade using Dawn and dusting that all throughout the crease. This is very, very pigmented. You don't need a lot of it. Next, I think I'm going to take Roxy, and this is the shade that, the shade heard around the world, or the shade seen around the world, that started all the drama, but I don't know. I like it. I'm just going to be putting it here in the crease. I'm just barely touching. And then I'm just going to take a little bit underneath the eye as well to start creating this V shape here. Now I feel like I have a nice warm kind of graze over the crease, but just to deepen it up a little bit more, I'm going to take this shade here, All Star. Okay, I'm going to take All Star all over the lid and see what happens. I'm going to take this side of the brush that comes with the palette, which worked really well when I did this with Axis, that green blue shade in the last tutorial. Yep, okay. This is operating exactly the same way Axis did. It's really nice pigment for just kind of stamping on the lid. First did my tutorial using this for the first time, and I did the green kind of blue look. Sorry if you can hear that, it's like a tornado outside. I didn't do my foundation first because I figured with these being so pigmented there'd be a lot of fallout, and there wasn't at all, so I figured I could get away with doing my foundation first, which is my preference. And yeah, it's working just fine. I'm gonna go into Rowdy, which is this really dark purpley brown shade. I'm gonna take that into the crease. Holy cow, that is dark. Okay, stay low, stay low. I took that up a little high. So that's looking nice. I'll clean it up a little bit. Whoa, there we go. One more little dip. The one thing this fluffy end is good for is just like dusting away areas that got a little too pigmented. So I'm just going to take that in here and then kind of dust out here to extend the shadow just a little bit. I'm going to, actually first I'm going to take Roxy and run that under here. See how that looks, and then if I want to make it a little bit deeper I will. What if I just did Roxy and then like put Cube over it? Maybe I'll try that. Okay, now I'm going to try something a little interesting I'm gonna take this shade Cube and lay it over top. See if we can get some of that pink duochrome effect. Yep, I see it a little bit. I don't know if it's coming off on camera because there's so many lights on me right now, but oh yeah. I don't know if you can see like right here where I'm adding it. It's kind of like pink. That's coming from that white shade, believe it or not. That like hot pink undertone is coming from Cube. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on the brow bone, even though I'm gonna go in with highlight after, but maybe you could see it better there. See, it's like light pink. I'm gonna take this a little bit right in here, in the inner corner. Oh, that is cool. Sick. Okay. Now, okay, don't hate me. I'm not gonna do liner or anything because the shadow is so intense and beautiful. I'm just going to add on mascara and lashes. And for lashes, I'm going to use the, I think it was 113, the same lash I used in my orange monochromatic makeup look. It's these guys right here. I'll link them down below, but I'm just gonna apply these quickly off camera since in the last video I kind of showed you how I did it. And I'll just do them off camera and jump right back on so we can finish off the rest of the face. Okay, lashes are on. They are quite the lashes. They're very, very long. What we have left to do is highlight and lips. And before I apply highlight, I'm going to set my face. I'm going to pat that in, press down any powders, bring our skin back to life. And then I'm gonna use this product first from e.l.f. This is their Shimmering Facial Whip. And this stuff is intense. I told you I wanted an intense highlight. So pretty. That stuff is like $1, you guys. $1. Okay, then I'm going to apply some of this Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter. This stuff is gorgeous. I'm gonna actually try and pick up a little bit on my sponge and see if that works. Actually, I think the finger is the best way to go. Do you see that? So pretty. I'm just gonna kind of set down the e.l.f. stuff just at the high points. And these highlights go so nice with this look because they're that like pinky undertone. So it's perfect. Now for lips. I'm going to first line my lips using the NYX lip liner in Natural. Okay, then I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie, the Kylie Coco K liquid lipstick. I love this shade. It's like a mauve-y shade, which I think goes perfectly with this look. It's quite pink, but it has a cool mauve-y undertone. And that's it, you guys. That is the look. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date on all my upcoming videos. And other than that, guys, I'll see you in my next one. Bye!